Remember months ago when I made that video about how your boy Little Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5 got into it, with the tranny on social media. And he said some things in the video that really pissed people off. It really made people think that he was, against the genital mutilators, trans testicles. People were upset and whatnot, getting their panties in a bunch, because that's what trannies wear. They wear panties, as opposed to wearing boxer briefs or going commando or doing whatever a regular man would do who's not a genital mutilator. But that's none of my business if you want to wear some underwear that you shouldn't be wearing, like a thong. There's no reason for a man to ever wear a thong with your dirty, hairy man button, hairs poking the string. And anyways, if you as a man want to do inappropriate things and you don't want to be a man and you want to walk around thinking that it's normal to cut your hot dog off, that's up to you, Jesus. That is up to you if you want to crucify your cock. Talking about there will be no second coming because there won't be anything to come from or to come for. You gonna put the Wu-Tang sword up on your hot dog and just cut that sausage. That's up to you, Jesus, if that's what you want to do, right? That's your prerogative. But anyways, your girl Mama D said the following. Now, okay, for the record, I forgot to mention this. Remember in the video that I made, I showed you how Mama D sided with the trannies as opposed to siding with her own son. So check this out. Here's what your girl Mama D just said the other day. She said, "Now I love you, B. Smith, but I'll cut your head off coming for @Real Lil Scrappy, and that's all. Hashtag Love and Hip Hop Atlanta." So here's the deal. Now all of a sudden, Mama D wants to defend Scrappy. Now before, she was willing to throw Scrappy under the goddamn tranny train and tie him to the tranny tracks and have him ran over by the damn dick truck. Before she had the cock car driving over him and coming back and driving over him again. The tranny tractor was plowing through his cornfield and she was willing to bury him with the shit shovel just the other month. And now all of a sudden she wants to defend Scrappy and chop heads off. She's really taking this damn queendom shit way too far. I'm the queen and this is my castle and I will chop your head off and bowl with it in that order. Like, really, Mama D? You gonna chop a head off now? Which head? Because I heard that tranny had the little head already cut off. Now, was that supposed to be like a subliminal diss? I'll cut your head off equals cutting your head and your pants off, or in your dress off. Interesting. Very interesting concept. But anyways, I have no idea what she meant by that. All I know is I love me some Mama D. She's crazy. She's funny. Do you think she's contradicting herself by now defending Scrappy when she should have defended him before? Or do you think that maybe she just learned that D. Smith has an abrasive personality that no one wants to deal with, and now she's like, well, D. Smith is a douche Smith, and now she's on Scrappy's side because she just doesn't like D. Smith's attitude and actions. And I'm not calling D. Smith a douche. I'm not saying D. Smith has a bad attitude. What I'm saying is that that's what other people were saying. I'm not saying that that's my personal impression of D. Smith. I'm going to leave my opinion to myself because I'm not going to go there because I already told enough tranny jokes and people. I don't want anybody saying, you're gay bashing. You're tranny torturing. No, tranny torture is when you cut your hot dog off. Okay? I will tell the haters to eat a dick, but if you're okay with the man cutting off his dick, you're probably okay with them eating it because, what would you do with it once it's gone? You might as well use it for something, right? Why not just cook it and eat it? Instead of reduce, reuse, and recycle, why not cut, cook, and choke on it, right? But anyways, did you guys notice something? Mama D didn't even call him D. Smith. Mama D said, "Now I love you, B. Smith." What does the B stand for? Bitch? Bitch Smith? If so, that's funny as hell that she said that. Because it could have been a typo. But I highly doubt it. It's Mama D's crazy ass. So we fizz naive that Mama D probably meant to say B. Smith. That's really, really funny. But anyways, after the way that D. Smith acted at that LGBT event, banging on tables, and before that, talking in that deep manly voice and shit. Come on now, Jesus. I'm not fucking with D. Smith. Pun intended, I'm not fucking with D. Smith. Of course not. But anyways, all jokes aside, D Smith does sound a little bit crazy. I'm not messing with D Smith. I'm not about to get my ass whooped, because when that man came out of D Smith, I slept with the light on. But anyways, Jesus, just because I find all of this to be humorous, just because I find humor in things that maybe everybody else doesn't find humor in, I mean, hopefully you guys can understand why I tell some of the jokes that I do. Because we're all just entertainers. Remember, I don't hate gay people. I don't hate transsexuals. Now, you bisexual pieces of shit, you can eat a dick and a pussy. No, I'm just kidding. All jokes aside. Obviously, I can't be against the LGBT or the ligbits, because I tell people to eat my pussy all of the time. But anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more, and follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine.